What is up, guys? Welcome back. It's another Monday evening, guys. If you guys already know what time it is Micro Mondays. Shout it out. How's everybody tonight? Welcome everybody, thank you for joining. It's RC Steve 710 over here, and we had a pretty good weekend. Shout out what you guys were up to in the weekend. And this is the place to be, guys. Your latest, greatest place for all the insider scoop on latest drops, products, releases, events near you, and much more. Tips and tricks for everything micro RC related. So, with that being said, let me shout out the early birds that like to join in right on time. Shout out to everybody joining in. Milk TRC in the house. RC Man 920. What is good? Ledge RC. Got BG Hobbies. Gil 7198. What is up, guys? Angels 24s. RC Yasso. Low Dollar Crawler. Everybody's in the house. We even got Cow Performance in here, guys. Cow RC's in the house. Old School 23. Let's go, guys. Shout out what you guys did over the weekend. Did you guys get any wrenching in, any crawling time in, or simply just planning for a new build? Or did you do no RC this weekend? Were you able to hang out with the fam, get some other hobby time in or other adventure time in? Let me know, guys. This week, as we start off second week of October, we're already jamming by through October, guys. Let me go ahead and grab Dirt McGirt. Been building Northwest Chassis Works C1. Oh, that's awesome, man. Went to CDM.
Oh,
Brother. Oh, there he is, the man himself, Mr. Dirt McGirt. How are you,
what's
brother?
up, Steve?
What? It's good.
Can't see ya. Boo.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I could see your screen, finally.
Right?
Yeah. But if everybody can see Mark, let us know. But I think we're good to go, if you're good to go, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
How was your weekend, buddy?
Productive.
Nice, nice.
Still
I
too
know
hot.
it was...
Man, get out there.
I'm going to ask you now. I know it was hot last week.
Yeah,
Still hot?
it didn't cool off at all. In fact, I think it got hotter. It's like 113 again. Something stupid. It's 98 right now. That tells you what's up.
Holy moly.
Yeah. That's actually kind of nice.
It's been pretty ruthless lately. I could imagine.
I mean, after this time of year, you're kind of used to it. Plus, the days aren't as long with the sun.
Yeah.
So, like, in the morning, it's good, you know?
We're finally getting some brisk mornings over here. A lot of marine layer coming in. So
I miss that, dude.
Dude, the clouds are coming in fat. But other than that, yeah, everywhere else, hope you guys are doing good, surviving the weather, wherever you're at. Mark, this week, we got a few topics to talk about. I'm not sure if we have a packed episode, but some quality topics for sure.
All right.
If you didn't see in my screen, I actually got a couple new things last week for my scale mail. And
I did see your screen before I got on with you.
Yeah, you saw a little bit.
Little LGRP action.
Yeah. And we've seen some few new products that dropped over the last week as well. But I'll tell you what, I just want to shout out, we'll do a quick little segment real quick. Swoop on over to our good guys over at Direct RC. Mark, I don't know if you've been shopping over there, if you've been looking for RC parts online. but I've been going to Direct RC pretty much every time I need something right now. Might not have every little small upgrade that we come to love and know from like, hot racing shocks and stuff like that, but they do have like the Next racing shocks and a ton of other products, NSDRC servos and stuff like that. And if you haven't checked out Direct RC, guys, you can click the link in my bio if you want to, and then that'll take you straight to the site. And if it's your first order there, guys, you can enter your email for a $20 off coupon your first order. So whether it's going to be some little small upgrades or RTRs from Axial, Hobby Plus, Traxxas, pretty much name it, FMS, they pretty much have a whole bunch of cool stuff, especially for the micro guys looking to get some stuff.
Honestly, I keep forgetting about that website. But
yeah, go check it out.
I'm like last minute shopper guy. Oh, Amazon, perfect. Let's go. I need that tomorrow.
Amazon Prime deals, huh? We actually will hop in right now in a little bit with one of the Amazon products that we saw that just dropped earlier this week or probably last week. And if you guys have anything on your Prime list tomorrow, or if you guys have been already browsing Amazon or have been meaning to pick something up, shout out what you guys plan on getting tomorrow. If you guys are waiting for those deals for the Amazon Prime deals. What's it? It's just pretty much just called Prime Days.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's already good deals if you need any Amazon specific electronic equipment, like a 4K Fire Stick was like 50% off. Shit like that. I already started today.
All right.
So I already got 2 of those, so I'm good.
Ben RC Crawlin said Direct RC is legit. Yeah. He picked up an NSDRC, the limited edition RS100 red color, and just like that, he got $20 off and got it in about 3 days. So
nice,
pretty cool, guys.
I'm surprised they have any of the limited colors.
Yeah, they have a couple limited colors left. They're one of the people that will carry NSDRC for sure. Milk Teas, looking at all the 4M parts for Prime Day. Some new tires. Yeah, tons of new tires, tons of new wheels out right now. Mind-boggling. Oil-filled shocks. Yeah, we pretty much have like a top 3 over here. And I don't know, there's so many shocks that keep coming out. We almost need to make it like a top 10.
Right?
Maybe top 5.
I think top 5 is good.
Yeah. But let's dive in real quick, since we are all caught up. Right now, Mark, I just picked up the little guy racing parts, 1552 wheels, have in my hands right now. So these are pretty cool, Mark. I'm not sure if you plan on grabbing a set down the road.
Man, I have them in a cart, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah, they are on the the higher spectrum for the wheels that we usually come and get, guys. But I can assure you that if you're looking for details, this thing has crazy amount of details, little small grooves, etches, laser engraving. The spokes are sick. Everything from the beadlock inner rings to the quick 6-bolt installation on this wheel. And Mark, I know you can't see it, but I'm actually going to take apart a wheel real quick so you guys can see how simple the design is on the inside.
What finish did you get?
I got the raw, and then I also got the satin bronze.
Okay. I was like super close to going with the satin gray.
Satin gray was my other choice for sure.
Yeah.
So these have a narrow offset setup, as well as the wheels come pre-vented. So if you guys don't want to vent your tires, it'll be already ready to go from the wheel. So that's a pretty cool touch. And the hub is built in to the wheel, to the backside part of the wheel. And then the front half mark is basically the whole design of that wheel. It's not deep dish, but it looks like it has some nice depth, which is pretty cool. The little details that they designed into the 1552 wheels, looking good for sure. And I actually laced them up. I actually laced up the raw ones because they didn't have the raw as a product picture, the raw finish mark. So
Right.
I picked up the raw.
It is just like raw, whatever they're machined out of, right?
Yeah, same thing. It's just so it'll be easier for you guys if you plan to want to maybe get these custom anodized by your favorite, anodizer, or if you love the raw look like myself, they look great. Especially I have them on the Athos C1, so with the blue chassis, the aluminum links, and then the light blue kind of like VTEC bug body. It definitely looks pretty sick, in my opinion. I mounted them, Mark, on the Pro line, the Toyos. And these Toyos, man, I've been waiting forever to use these because, honestly, these feel amazing too, Mark.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you picked up a set and just been hanging on to them like
Those
myself, but
I haven't actually. I kind of forgot about those, to be honest.
they're about 57.5s, something like that. So a little bit over 57, close to the 58 range. So I already have a build in mind for these tires, Mark, and should look sick with these 1552 wheels paired with it.
Okay. I think
So they're
I'm picking up what you're
available,
putting down.
guys. Yeah. And if you guys are members on the Little Guy Racing, don't forget you can always get that 15% off already on the they're called the Traverse MX, Mark. So an actual wheel name.
Yeah, I
From
get, you're paying for the official licensing too, so I'm a fan of that.
Oh, and also I forgot to show, you guys probably saw already, but you can add the 1552 wheel nuts, and with each set of wheels for those ones right now, they're coming free instead of like the additional $6
Oh,
that comes.
when did they change that?
Well, I'm not sure. I kind of just added it to my order, and they discounted it right away. So they are pretty cool. They do stick out a little bit, but that's kind of how the hubcaps, all the designs are with the hubcap style. But a sick little 52 logo, and just adds even more scale realism to it. So, man, super sick little tire and wheel combo. I'm curious, guys, if you have picked them up or you happen to get the bronze wheels. What would you guys lace them up to? Which wheels? And as a matter of fact, like which truck or body, chassis, whatever, which whole truck would you pair it with? And let's go back. Yeah, the bug. So how many grams is one wheel? Not sure, but it does have the brass inner ring that they come included with. And I just also noticed, Mark, on the Little Guy Racing website, they now are offering the 1.0 aluminum inner rings.
Okay.
So
Those are the same as Trio, right? Not the newer version of Trio, but the older version.
yeah, in a sense, they are. But these, you can tell these are their own design, their own Little Guy Racing design. They have little um, grooves inside the inner ring to indicate it's a Little Guy Racing one, aluminum one. So it must be pretty light, a little bit lighter than I would say the Trio aluminum ones or something. So these are good to have, guys, if you're looking for more forward weight bias or, tuning to get more forward weight bias. You usually throw the brass rings in the front, and then you would throw the aluminum rings in the back to keeping everything still low at the axle area, as low as possible. Let's see. Milk Tea says it's got a slight machine finish to these wheels. So it's just super high quality, Mark. These are crazy.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I wasn't saying I wouldn't buy them. I just, at the moment, wasn't ready to spend that money.
No, I
I had other things I needed, like ESC. You know what I mean? That was
yeah.
That was a priority. A motor for that thing last week. Something else. What else? Oh, this I spent my money on.
Oh, dude, I almost picked one up.
I couldn't pass, dude. Not when I read more about it. Yes, sir.
Well, you might have to do a little unboxing and check that out later.
Yeah, I figured. I almost forgot, dude, to be honest. It's been such a long weekend.
No, I hear you. So that's exciting because I'm sure a lot of people are curious, especially coming from rock crawling. If we don't even have these little fast Mini Z style cars, would that associated one be worth it?
So far, I would say it's the same style as the Mini Z without the price, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you get Lexan body and not a hard body like Mini Z's. So that's where the price difference would be. I don't know. We'll talk about that later once you get through all the rest of the stuff.
All right, let's do it. So speaking of ESCs and stuff like that, I actually also
That's good.
went ahead and just picked up that Hobbywing Mini 24 system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was pretty curious myself, so I wanted to kind of show a little comparison on maybe sizes and overall motor comparisons, ESC comparisons. But for the Mini 24, guys, it is not like a two-in-one system. It is a separate ESC and separate motor. So hopefully, Fury Tech has like that Unity motor, but kind of looking for something just definitely smaller than that Unity motor with the built-in ESC. I know it's a lot to ask, but Hobbywing, they finally coming into the game with the products that we've been kind of waiting for. I'm going to pop one open right here, Mark, and take out the little motor to start off with so that we can check out. And this will bring us into the other subject, too, that we can talk about is KV talk. So this...
No matter gears?
No matter gears, yeah. So this one, they're offering the little motor, Mark, as a 3500 kV.
What's a
And
cedar?
what does
Uh,
it's a size of a like micro Komodo or like LGRP creep motor.
oh, is
I'm
that an
gonna take
outrunner?
Yeah, it's a little outrunner. I'm gonna take the C1 Athos, which has the LGRP creep motor. I'm gonna kind of put it next to the Hobbywing one, and the Hobbywing one, I don't know, they must be the same length, but the Hobbywing one looks like a millimeter or two longer. The shaft is much bigger. I think the shaft is a custom uh, size, which is kind of a little unfortunate. It's not like a standard 2.0, I believe. I think it's something 2.3, or I might be wrong, guys. I think I'm getting confused with the Mini 16, but Outrunner, motor mark, and then gonna open up the ESC. Thank you, VTech. The shaft is also 2 millimeter, so good to know. And then here we have, guys, is the little ESC conformal coated Mini 24 with looks like power button and then the motor plug or battery plug. Let's go ahead and compare it actually next to, say, like a VTEC. That's what I have handy right here. And Mark, holding them side to side, they're pretty much the same exact dimensions, maybe a few millimeters shorter for the Hobbywing one, but overall form factor, everything is pretty much same height and stuff. Quick run is a little bit taller, bulkier, in my opinion, but they're pretty much the same.
All right.
So I'll have to plug it up to a truck. Obviously, this will work with any microsystem. This motor is pretty cool because it has 3 different motor hole options. So if you have, I think, a 9 millimeter spacing all the way up to like a 15 millimeter spacing, something custom. So they got the 9, the 12, and like something else. So it can fit pretty much any motor plate, which seems pretty cool.
Interesting.
But let's go back to KV. KV, Mark, if you were to have an option to purchase a motor that actually gave you options for different KV ratings for your rock crawler, what kind of KV range do you like the best?
You know what, Steve? I don't ever pay attention in the micros because you don't really have much options to choose from. You just get a motor. So whatever these are, I like that. Those are,
Komodos?
yeah, the mini Komodo. I like the cedar. The old Nano Bam, I like that one too. I've never tried any of the bigger high KV ones. Just never saw the need for that much top end for me personally. But yes, whatever those are. And I guess it also varies too, because it depends on what is it, pole, right? How many poles and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I guess
Turn,
so. A lot of differentiating factors
yeah.
in choosing the right one. Normally, I would think, like, if you want the smoothest one, I think you would want the lowest KV one, if you can find one. Even though they're kind of high range KV sizes, a lot of them are kind of like between the 2,500 to 3,500
Right.
range.
It seemed to work though with the gearing options and the micros. Right. Like, see, in the 110, like 1800 kV Fusion works great. Just about anything.
Yeah.
Smooth. You got enough top end to walk with it.
I guess it's not really that noticeable maybe in a SCX 24 versus it being in like a TRX 4M or, any other little micro with the ring and pinion setup. I think
Yeah.
those higher KV ones, they'll be nice and they'll modulate at the low end, but I think if you aren't used to the all that KV, it could be a little bit jumpier for some.
Yeah, and then are you running 2S, 3S, even 4S? Oh, Steve, I got 4S today.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. Finally. Ooh, we had that discussion a few weeks back, drive shafts.
Oh, plastic drive shafts?
There you go. Doesn't take much to knock those out of place.
Yeah. Especially once you break it the first time.
Yeah. And you're
It's pretty
screwed.
much, riding on thin line.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see what we got else. We have some sick
Good point,
little
Ben.
fingers from Hardpark RC.
Right? Have we figured out what they're doing?
If you guys haven't seen what Hardpark RC has kind of been teasing, they teased 2 pictures. We'll share with you guys together. Pulling it up right now. And then we can take some guesses. What do you guys think they're up to? But as always, they kind of they work in silence or behind the scenes a lot. So normally when they do share an update, they are pumping out stuff behind the scenes. But let's check it out, guys. We have this right here. Mark, I'm turning my camera, even though you can't see it, to the computer and sharing what they posted. They said that the store is closed from the 10/4 to 10/14 as they are on vacation. So expect to have a lot of stuff back in production that you guys can pick up. But also they're saying very soon they're going to be offering 1.3 wheels in the same style or concept as their 1.0 lineup. So they will pretty much use the same hubs and hardware. They'll just be in the 1.3 size, and then they'll have a different couple new like ring designs. So 1.3's Mark, that sounds pretty cool. It should hopefully maybe either fit a lot of heavy weights hangers and stuff, or even possibly be able to tuck in the portal axles even maybe a little bit more. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go.
That should be pretty cool. And then here they're sharing 2 pictures, guys. Let's take a look at the first picture. But this is all that they're teasing right here. As we can see, this looks to be an axle of some sort, in my guess. Looks like a shock mount right here. And then I'm guessing on this area could very well be this big red thing. I'm guessing maybe a motor, guys. I don't know. That's my guess. So my guess ultimately is maybe like a motor on axle concept with having the actual motor and the transmission on the axle or built in, something like that. Who knows? I'll leave this up for maybe like another a few more seconds if you guys want to take a little guess. But if you want to see more or follow more, you can always check out Hardpark RC. And then their other cool one that you said, Mark, is that like street hot rod, street rat rod thing. So
Yeah, it looks
I'll
like a
switch
Model
the
A
picture.
suspension.
Yeah,
That's very intriguing. I'm not sure what they're up to there.
and I also see, Mark, in the back of the steering linkage or that arm that you were saying looks to be some sort of leaf spring as well. Did you see that? So these kind of rod ends, they look micro for sure. So it's definitely going to be some sort of micro, I don't know, street car. People are saying mono leaf front end.
Right. Yeah, because the old school Model A's had like, imagine this is the front of the car, and the leaf spring goes like this across, and then they have two track bars that look just like that thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we know there's like a cool 1/10 scale guy out there doing the hot rods RC every day. He has some sweet custom like hot rod builds that people have been doing. So that would be cool to see in the micro world. Just really slammed cars looking all crazy. But yeah, Hardpark guys, you can go check out Hardpark, give them a follow, and if you really want to find out, just keep up to date, turn on his notifications and stuff like that to find out. So let's go to Amazon, Mark, and share. Speaking of wheels, because we've been talking about a lot of wheels. It seems like 1.3s coming
Yeah.
from Hardpark, the little guy racing ones, and now Rampcrab on Amazon. Oh, you got
Those?
some already.
Try to beat you on something. Because I wasn't sure. That? Where's that?
Dude, those for sure. All right.
I don't like how deep these are. It pushes it out so far. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
hear
guess
you.
go all in. 1.8 or 1.3. 1.8, 1.3.
All right, so let me
These
ask you some
are
questions.
type I. I want to say they were. Or option I
They
on
have
that Amazon.
9 styles, guys. So Ramp Crab, if you guys don't know, these are like the 1.8 wheels. They call them like super wheels lately. Yes, guys, unfortunately, they are kind of like a knockoff of other wheels that have been, hand built or designed for a while, but I guess the trend is kind of catching up and the technology is catching up. So these guys are kind of always making some stuff left and right. They have some 1.8 wheels and it's pretty cool. It's a different design than most. Yeah, it's the same concept, but they do have 9 different styles. If you guys like these big wheels, what would you put it on, Mark? You'd put on like that Manta Ray or some like bodiless
Yeah,
looking,
it's not going on
sporty
anything.
looking style.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that looks cool. This could look crazy. Right?
Yeah. So, do you have the original? You haven't. Those are pretty much 63s. Did you have to
Well,
cut the bead
no,
off and stuff like that?
these are Klingons, dude. They're like the 70 or whatever they were. 72.
Oh, okay.
I can't even read it because it's all actually stretched it instead of cut it to see how it would work.
Oh, okay.
Plus, then I
That's
didn't
good.
have to, if I wanted to go back to that size, I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't do the back yet. I didn't have enough time. They came today. But yeah, so that's what it looks like, and then that's what it stretches to.
Ah, okay.
Pretty easy to do, too. They're easily conform.
I
Just
think,
get one in and then come across the other side and kind of work the bead around into where it would want to land in the ring. And then do your star pattern to tighten it down. Easy peasy. Those are actually
super
really
quick.
easy to put together. And then you can do, if you want to do that crazy offset, run the hub on this side, which
Oh,
I don't know, that's just way the hell out there already. I would stick with this.
do you think you can
Makes more
run
sense.
a different hub that's even more narrower?
If you can get one with 5,
Oh yeah, 5 1.
that's the only thing that's different in my that I've seen. Most are 6,
Yeah,
but it's not that. I mean, it's pretty. It's flat right here on the
yeah.
front. Yeah,
So
dude.
flat
So it
face, pretty
tucks
much.
in. Yeah, I don't know
All
why you'd
right,
want to run it that way. Bizarre.
$30, free shipping, Amazon. Maybe
Was it
it'll
even?
be
I
on
thought it
sale
was
tomorrow.
25.
Oh yeah, I just rounded it up. It's
Oh,
like $26.
I just go off Prime, free shipping, no tax. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not the highest quality carbon fiber by any means. You know, in the middle piece is plastic. Like, I don't know, some kind of maybe 3D printed. That's looks like. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, it's no different than what people are making at home. If you want something quick and fast and easy, me personally, I'll probably hold out for some custom shit. But I thought for the show,
it looks
grab
good.
set. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, I'll run them until I get some custom stuff. Report back.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have some coming. I don't know when they'll be here, but I got plenty of wheels to build. I have those Acres ones, those 1.3s. Now I'm already
Mm.
going huger. Man, crazy.
I was looking at Acres before I went for these. They didn't have any.
Uh,
So
yeah, I think those sold out pretty quick. Let me
yeah,
see real quick.
it was definitely once he's back.
All right, and then let's see. Let's go over to Endura since we were talking about their motors, other motors and stuff real quick. That purple Viper motor, it seems to be a popular motor choice that they've been making people use and run. So I think this is not new at all, but I don't know. They made a 1721 brushless motor. I think we already maybe talked about that.
Who was this?
Endura, that
Oh,
purple Viper motor.
yeah. We talked about it.
All right. Yeah, this is the Endura one, guys. Right. They look huge. I'm sure they look good on depending on the build. Oh, those
Yeah, this is
tires and
definitely
wheels.
not
Yeah.
definitely not scale looking, or for that matter.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on like a car
No,
for sure. Anything, but
4 wheel still buggy or just a buggy. Your unlimited class, if you guys comp. I don't know. I've never, not even in 110, have I tried anything with such a small sidewall. So, anywho, I'll probably end up back like this at some point.
yeah, I've been meaning to get some of the bigger tires mounted that I've been having so I can just throw it on and be testing them. I haven't been testing tires lately. But yeah, I was wondering, do a lot of people prefer to comp with those bigger 1.8 wheels for those classes, or are we better off just running the bigger tires? Happy Monday,
Yeah, I don't know.
Crap 24s. And if we did miss any news this week, oh, I know some news. It's kind of over now, but it was over the weekend. So as some of you guys may have heard, there's been you some flooding, unfortunately, going on in the United States on the North Carolina and Florida area of that United States area. So if you guys are out there, hope you guys are doing okay, doing safe. Prayers go out to everybody affected. But there's some gracious and kind people in the RC community who is looking to help out any way possible with by releasing a few limited edition products that were available for an auction style. So I think you were one of the guys that chipped in to offer a custom paint job body. Was that correct?
I did jump in on one. It was Cherokee. Let me rephrase that. Cherokee.
The
No,
Comanche?
Comanche. There you go. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, you guys did participate in the auctions. Thank you guys for helping out all the people that will be sending those donations to. And let's see, 1.8. So yeah, seems like the 1.8s,
You get
they work pretty
that
good.
tire on that rim?
Well,
That's crazy.
maybe they're custom.
Are you cutting shut? That's
That would
wild.
be pretty sick. Cut and shut trenchers.
That's wild.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Oh, he did say cut and shut.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Nice.
See, that's, you got to give up all the goods. No, not just cut them. There wouldn't be much tread or sidewall at all. Anywho, moving on.
Thank you, RC. Also, can't forget about the DBRC stores reopen. I think we did kind of mention that he was going to open this week or following weekend, or starting of the 5th. But yeah, he's back open, guys. And if you haven't seen the new TRX 4M chassis, it's the King Snake that is available to order, guys. As well as we have links getting made for them as soon as I get the chassis in my hands. So there are pre-orders are open now if you guys want to get your order in for the links as well. That chassis is, talk about adjustability and a lot of setup adjustments.
On that King Snake.
Yeah.
I feel like the what did he call it? The Ascent one, the Gila Monster.
That one's called the Roadrunner.
Oh, Roadrunner. Yeah. Okay.
But
that just kind of went, and then where'd it go?
yeah, that one just kind of, probably there wasn't too many, tier Ascent 18 builds going on as of lately. I haven't seen too many, but I know that they're out there. But don't forget, guys, he does also have that Roadrunner chassis for the Ascent 18. So let's actually take one more look at the DBRC King Snake chassis. I'm going to turn my camera over to the Etsy website that he has all his products on, guys. And Mark showing the king snake on my screen. And man, if you decide to look back at the little preview, or if you just go over to his site, that LGRP X Factor body, the little truck body on the king snake chassis with all that skid angle, it looks pretty crazy for sure. I know people are already ordering it, and he's been, hand polishing, tumble polishing them, and just quality control is on point, guys. So if you're looking for a new build for the TRX4M, you can check out that king snake as well. Here, you guys, you can see the side profile of the chassis. So whether you have like a high trail wheelbase, regular wheelbase, or custom link wheelbase, there's a lot of mounting options for endless tuning. If you need crazy upper link adjustments, the world is yours. Shock adjustments. Do you think, Mark, if you were to, I don't know, it looks cool with the chassis. I'm not sure if that has anything to affect the durability with so many holes, or if it's needed, but it does look cool. What would you say? You just leave it? You think it would be fine?
I forget what material you used for that one.
What'd you say?
What material did you use for that?
Oh, this is aluminum with the 3D
Oh, you're
printed
probably fine then.
parts and
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Definitely. Yeah.
Front caster.
Yeah.
Something I'm not seeing because I can't see your screen.
Yeah, I think these are just like stock chassis links. So as soon as I get it here in my hands, we'll definitely make sure that the king snake has the appropriate link geometry for you guys who plan on picking one up, if you guys want. But yeah, it looks like the servo kind of tilts forward a lot with how it's set up as it is.
Oh, it tilts forward, not rearward.
Yeah,
That's interesting. That definitely would go with Y24. Interesting.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
it's interesting,
you'd
but
actually
I think
lose steering angle doing that.
you do. But I think, once we get it in our hands, we'll make sure, guys, if you really want, you guys know where to get the proper links for it. And that's the thing, too. Sometimes, with these aftermarket chassis, you can't really just buy a one-size-fits-all, link set. Always the higher, modified or new style chassis most likely always requires a new style links to be paired with it. So, see, other than that, I think for news topics, that's pretty much what's been going on this past week. I do have one more thing I do want to share with you guys. It's a big event coming up. If you're looking to save a buck or two, oh, look at that! It just popped up right now. I'm gonna throw it back to the computer, Mark, and I'm going to put it here on the Instagram webpage. But if you guys are here in SoCal, California area, come by if you want to get a cheap stealing deals or build up a build full of tons of parts available for discounted prices. Maybe even full sliders or RTRs, everything pretty much. But Mark, this is the Southridge RC remote control swap meet.
Oh,
And
Okay.
It's going to be November 9th in Fontana, California. And if you see the flyer, Mark, you'll see tons and tons of sponsors and companies that are willing to help out with this event. Myself in particular, I'm sponsoring the event, as well as DBRC. You guys can win a Gila Monster chassis over there too.
Is that
So pretty cool.
what sponsors do at swap meets? They do what, giveaways, raffles,
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yeah, so there'll be at this place over here, Mark. Not only is this going to be a swap meet, but it's in a specific area where our good buddy Southridge RC has been working very close with the city of Fontana. So he basically has the whole upper mountain park area to be approved. He can do whatever he wants to make any trail he wants for rock crawling, racing, dirt tracks, you name
Okay,
it.
so it's a full. It's not just a swap
No,
meet.
you can go crawl, guys. There's crawler spots right there. You can go bashing. There will be a show and shine. There will be sumo wars, oval racing, U-turn races, King of the Ridge, which is like their King of the Hill. Like whoever can crawl the crazy line, like the crazy course, the fastest. Looks like flying FPV drones, mobile drift track, hard lines, and
Jeez.
everything. So on top of all that, there's going to be raffles and giveaways. So if you want to get there at swap meets, it says it starts at 9. So make sure you get there super early if you want to get those early bird deals. And I'll be there, guys. If you need any, I'm gonna actually be organizing. You guys come see my booths at these swap meets. Mark, you know how crazy it is. I got like 4 or 5 tables sometimes, just parts and parts and parts. I can't even put it all on the tables.
Right.
But if you guys know me, I usually test a tire for like once or twice in like an hour or less, and then I just put them away. I never have time to come back to them. So some of those items I'll be having with me, rarely used, really good condition stuff. I'm sure a lot of people will have stuff. If you are going to be at that swap meet and you're here in the chat and you got anything that you want to sell, hey, might as well shout it out right now. People in the chat, if you guys are wanting to sell anything too, might as well just take a gander, take a shot. Shout it out in the chat what you guys have for sale. If anybody sees something, you guys can send each other DMs or whatnot. Let's see. Downfall of the laydown servo on the 4M. Yeah, with the 4M, Mark, you always kind of run into that weird caster angle.
Why is that?
They're saying with the 4M, you kind of run into that weird caster angle. I
Yeah,
kind of fixed mine on the Evos.
Yeah.
Mine is nice and
Yeah. I don't.
leveled. So, like I said, guys, if you want the appropriate links for the appropriate chassis, no fear. Once I get the King Snake in hands, we'll make it. We'll make
So
the correct caster
racing
angle.
with a stock chassis rail. The laydown moves it.